tip-off, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, BA, absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Okoro in at small forward. Here's Garland. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Mobley outside. Oh, ripped away. Pass to Maxey. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Their last encounter in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the Sixers.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
And just about a minute into this first quarter.
The ease with which the game comes to Evan Mobley. My goodness, it's fun watching this guy play above the rim.
And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title?
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore. Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Garland for 3. Sinks the tray.
This is one of the game's better three-point shooters. Darius Garland in the house.
It's Martin on the wing. Maxey passes to Martin. Launches it. Philadelphia with another miss.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Mobley may be thin of frame, folks, but showing you he's willing and able to absorb the contact and make the play anyway.
Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris, so agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Their defense is getting beat up the floor, and no adjustments have been made at all.
Maxey attacking to end the run. Drops in the layup for 2. Maxey's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Allen with a screen on Martin. Mobley finds Allen. Out to Garland. There's the 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's George. Martin outside. Over to the wing. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Allen with a screen on George. Okoro with the ball. Picked up by Embiid. Okoro passes to Garland. Back to Okoro. The rebound by Embiid.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
Here's George. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse.
And I wanted to know, how do you slow a guy down like Jared Allen? Coach said we have to hassle him as much as possible on both ends of the floor. We really want to limit him, not just his points, but more importantly, his rebounds. So keeping Allen off the glass is a primary focus.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. From deep, Mobley. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 5 rebounds in the game. From outside the arc, a nice shot by McCain.
This team trusts Maxey to make good decisions with the ball.
The Cavaliers lead by 6. And Allen gets it to go.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Martin. George passes to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
The Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. That's good from Embiid on the assist from Maxey.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great team defense. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
The Cavaliers lead by 6. All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. Maxey with it, picked up by Allen. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, what a job, punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Maxey against Garland. Nifty move. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Garland's got 8.
You can see the increasing confidence of putting the ball in Darius Garland's hand and letting him play out a pick and roll.
Embiid inside. Allen defending. For 3, Maxey. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Maxey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
And Mobley throws it down.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And that's a foul called on Isaac Okoro. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Yes, it's good. He has 6. You're a good person to ask this, Doris. Why do so many point guards turn into successful coaches?
Yeah, I think obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach already. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard that it naturally translates to coaching.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Mobley finds Garland. Embiid with a steal. Gets stolen by Garland. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing." Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
Here's Garland. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Boy, it took him a while to warm up, but since the second quarter, he's on fire.
Martin against Mobley. George outside. Pass to McCain. Fires from deep. Cavaliers with a rebound. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And here's Okoro. Joel Embiid with the board. 76ers trail by 4. George for 3. Connects from downtown. George has got his first 3 points of the game.
How about the range? I mean, that's big-time, limitless range. I'll tell you, you better check him when he steps over the line.
Here's Allen. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Pass to Maxey. Here's McCain. Back to Martin. Six on the shot clock. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And Garland with the basket on the assist by Allen. Garland's got 6 here in the quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace. But every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
And the foul called on Paul George. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his 3rd before the half.
Lowry against Garland. The 3 from Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, Donovan Mitchell, a 3-level scorer, and fires away from deep with reckless abandon, folks.
From downtown, hits the trifecta.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Garland against Lowry. And here's Garland. Driving inside. Wade drives in. He knocks it down. But wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. Officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Cleveland on top. They lead by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And thank you for joining us. As with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking...
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were. Now let's take a moment here. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
We've got Kyle Lowry. Andre Drummond is out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Yabusele in at power forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Finished off the break. Lowry's got his first basket.
You get the sense Kyle Lowry's eyes open wide. If he's in the open floor and gets up court, look out.
Here's Yabusele. Down low. Out to Lowry. stolen by Mitchell. And here they come. The three is up. The offensive rebound. Here's Wade. And that one comes up a bit short.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again. There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Liang outside. Shot from 12. Cleveland again missing.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
That gives them the lead. 5 points in the game.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Garland against Lowry, and it's in there.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Here's Yabusele. The rebound by Garland. Garland's got 4 rebounds now. Mitchell, the pass to Wade. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul of the game. Martin, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Jackson comes in for Lowry. Strus, he's checked in for the Cavs. Jerome comes in for Darius Garland. The Sixers trailing.
That's his first personal foul.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Doughton. There's a screen. Driving to the basket. Yabusele. That one goes. Count it. And the 76ers lead by 1.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Right side, Mitchell. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Strus. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Niang. It's hauled in by Oubre.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized. Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Oubre into the lane, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Now the young fella showing no fear. Oubre driving in with reckless abandon.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals. The 76ers, #1.
The steals numbers only tell part of the story. This was a team that made trouble for every opponent with their incredible effort on the defensive end.
Gordon, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Thor, he's checked in for Tyson. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. Thor with the bucket.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Outside Oubre, and he drives in. Nice move, and he lays it in. Oubre's gotten 4 this quarter.
And they're really working the paint now.
Oubre against Mitchell. Liang outside. Here's Thor. No good from outside.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's Bona. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
On the wing, Mitchell. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Philadelphia. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. That'll be the second of a two-game stretch at home. On the court right now for Cleveland. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell and Okoro, they're the wings. And it's Jerome in at point guard. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. Here's Embiid. Oh, Embiid imposing his will.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Jerome passes to Allen. Mobley against Martin. Back to Mobley. Some solid defense from Martin. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
To the middle. McCain laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And it's Maxey missing. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home!
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
And George with the jam.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Outside Mitchell. Out to Mobley. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley outside. Okoro outside. Mobley on a screen. Okoro passes to Mobley. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Imposing inside. Mobley is just too much.
Here's Embiid. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Mobley. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
George finds Embiid. Martin with a screen on Allen. Martin outside. 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Embiid. Embiid just too tall inside.
Yeah, good things happen when Embiid has the ball in his hands. I mean, this guy can do it all.
Allen a screen. Back to Mobley. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Embiid. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Embiid's got 6 here in the quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And that's a foul called on Isaac Okoro. That's foul number 2 for him. The 76ers making a switch here. Lowry's checked in. LeVert's checked in for Cleveland. Porter Jr. comes in for Jerome. It's George on the wing. Guarded by Okoro. 5 on the clock. Kicks it to George. Here's Martin. Nails it from beyond the arc. and the 76ers lead by 18.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the 76ers.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
And what a huge performance it was for Joel Embiid.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the Cavs. Garland comes in for Porter Jr. And Doris, you think about the advantage for Jarrett Allen with that 7'6" wingspan.
B.A., this guy is a massive presence in the paint. He's got length, he's got intellect, and he's got incredible anticipation and timing. The other thing is he can absolutely step out on the perimeter and keep a ball handler in front. He is a special defender.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight they've done that and then some.
Here's Okoro. Basket's good. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. Maxey surveys. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it. .27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mitchell, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
His second personal foul.
Now here's Maxey. And Embiid throws it down. Here's Garland. Here's Mobley. And it's blocked by Martin. And he's able to get it back. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke.
Opening day, and what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
So the New York starting five, we've got Jalen Brunson. Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Bridges, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. Now, here's Anunoby. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Count that one.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Maxey against Brunson. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Philadelphia with the ball. Embiid, no good. Bridges, right side. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
A major threat from the mid-range. You can't allow Bridges to get comfortable from there.
Richard, one thing you don't see Mikal Bridges do is miss games. He is always out there.
I think it would take a lot to make him sit out of the game. He is committed to being there for his team. It's so impressive.
And so it's New York with it. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Out to Brunson. Anunoby outside. 4 on the shot clock. Hart, that's good.
They've come out strong, 3 of their first 4 to start the game.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. We both had the same topic, Mikal Bridges, and the impact he can have on the game. Coach told me he's someone we've talked about for sure. We can't let him out-hustle us. That's when he does the most damage. Let's see if they can match Bridges' energy. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Brunson. 76ers getting the bucket. Shot clock at 5. Here's Towns. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Offensive rebound. Anunoby passes to Hart. Bridges outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's McCain. Defended by Bridges. The shot by George. Wide open. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And that last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Brunson outside. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Maxey with the block. And here's the fast break. Pass to Embiid. Back to George. Embiid with it. And the dunk by Embiid.
Get out of that man's way. Embiid throwing down that power finish.
Brunson scanning the floor. Drops in the layup for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those. I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And it goes down 2 points. Hart's got his second basket.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
And George gets to Embiid. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Hits it from three-point range.
So locked in from range. Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
Here's Towns. The shot, no good. Good D by Embiid. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the 76ers.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson outside. Lets a floater go, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Left side, George. Here's McCain. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's George. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard. That's the group for Philadelphia to start this second quarter.
That's his game. Brunson is dangerous from just about everywhere.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. That's too hard. But 3. Sinks the triple. Hart's got his third bucket of the night.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Martin. Here's McCain. Maxey with it. Tries the spin move. Embiid from outside. Bridges with the board. For the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Hornets in Charlotte. Hart. Excellent D there from George.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Maxey against Brunson. Here's McCain. The Knicks pull it in.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And there's Martin. That's good on the assist by George. And the 76ers lead by 1.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Towns kicks to Bridges. Anunoby finds Hart. Here's Anunoby, defended by George. That's tipped. The kick out to Anunoby. Bridges. And the wing jumper offline.
And he's very confident from that range, but he can't make them all.
Martin wide open. He fires. Oh, good with the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Good on the bucket. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll, but it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
That's just not fair. 7-footers like Embiid with that size, they aren't supposed to shoot like that.
Hart the pass to Brunson. On the wing, Bridges. Pass to Hart. Some nice passing by New York here. Brunson kicks to Hart. From deep, and it's sent back by George. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the 76ers with some changes. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. And Yabusele subbed in for Caleb Martin. Robinson's checked in for New York. To the wing on the left. Drummond finds George. Back to Drummond. To the paint. George against Robinson. Here's George. Robinson pulls it in.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
The 76ers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Back to Maxey. Right wing. Pass to Yabusele. Here's McCain. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Down low, here's Brunson. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The 76ers again can't hit it. Launches from deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are...
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense. After all, they're the ones setting it up.
Yes. And now let's take... And that about wraps it up.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot.
You know, great feed there by Jalen Brunson, a terrific facilitator.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the 76ers. Pass to McCain. Drummond with it. Hasn't made one yet. Outside, George. It's good from long range.
Quick decision right there from George, not giving the D any time to react.
Here's Hart. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to McCain. Here's Yabusele to the left wing. For the tie, just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Robinson. Brunson, right side. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. And so it's New York with it after the Sixers pick up 2. Out to Bridges. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bridges has got 10 points.
This demonstrates how confident Bridges has become. Knows he has a green light to fire away.
Excellent box out there, keeping himself between the man and the basket.
Pass to Hart, outside Robinson. Brunson against George. Bridges up top. Hart the pass to Robinson. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Hart, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
A moment to check out Jalen Brunson.
Last season, he played outstanding, 4th in scoring, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And clearly one of the dominant scorers we have in this league. His top 5 ranking last year puts him right there in the ranks of the elite.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Martin with the bounce pass. 1:39 left in the third quarter. Pass to Yabusele. Martin with a screen on Brunson. Yabusele passes to Martin. The 76ers need to get off a shot. They get it again for the lead. Knocked loose. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Anunoby. Paul George grabs the miss. The 76ers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Drills the three-pointer.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
Now here's Brunson. 12 points for him. Anunoby outside. Robinson finds Brunson. Bridges outside. And the Knicks miss again.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Pass to Yabusele. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Achua. There's a good screen. Here's Oubre. Here's Bona. Shoots over Anunoby. And it's Bona missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. The coach told his players, hey, they're feeling the pressure over there. Keep pressing, keep fighting. They're starting to crack. Now let's get this game even. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Maxey and Oubre, they have the guard duties. Inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. And it's Council in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Oh, Embiid, too tough inside.
Love the activity from Embiid, just doing whatever he can to keep plays alive, getting rewarded for it there.
And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Brunson. Back to Hart. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Back to Oubre. The teardrop falls in. Oubre's got his first 2 points.
Crafty and cash it in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Brunson with a clean look. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. The 76ers leading by 3. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Embiid, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Inside, here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
Love the way Bridges moves that ball around. Always comes out of his hands crisp, on time, and on target.
Here's Maxey. And the 3 off target.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Hart. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the inside. Embiid punches it down.
A dominant night for Joel Embiid offensively. He's taking whatever he wants.
Here's Hart. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is on Towns.
The numbers Embiid has put up over his career speak for themselves. He'll go down as one of the all-time great big men.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Here's Anunoby, and the layup falls. Anunoby's got 4 this quarter.
And the native of England, Anunoby doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Pass to McCain. Back to Maxey. And that's collected by Brunson. Brunson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hart kicks to Brunson. Hart with the screen for Brunson. Back to Hart. Out to Brunson. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Back to Hart over Jordan. Hart, no good. The 76ers leading by 3. Outside Martin. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's McCain. And the call, the coach's challenge has been.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Some of the more difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Achua, he's checked in for Hart, and it's Payne in for Jalen Brunson. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
Anunoby finds Payne. 1:02 left here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Towns. Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Unreal. Big Cat, one of the game's great scorers, also deadly in the clutch.
Here's McCain. Defended by Bridges. Up top, Embiid. Martin with a screen on Towns. A shot. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. To tie it up. Count it! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Outside for Martin. Shoots over Achua. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from... And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. They've got Towns. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Hart in at the 4. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Brunson, a very physical player. Someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
No good on the second free throw.
It wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them the lead.
George finds Maxey. Embiid with it. Bridges covering. George with the screen on Towns. Outside, George, 6 to shoot. Back to Embiid from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Stolen. And now the 76ers on the break. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
To the right side. Here's Towns. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Knicks lead by 1.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. So the first one drops, and that ties the game up.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
And there's Paul George on the assist by Embiid. 15 points for George.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just get him the ball and let him do his thing.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Towns looking it over. Anunoby has the open look. Cans it from downtown.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Here's McCain. Defended by Bridges. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Towns.
You know, the defender all over.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And Embiid drops them both.
Certainly some pressure on those free throws, but he still delivered.
Here's Hart. Good.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Brunson against Maxey. Martin the pass to George. Over to the left wing. Here's McCain. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather it not have it cost your team points.
He hits both from the stripe. Now here's Brunson. Out to the right wing. Here's Towns. Good!
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Embiid. Got it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Never one to turn down the big moment. Joel Embiid knocks it down.
To the middle. No good. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Got it up in time. The tagger. He drills the game winner. All zero. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
night for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in. We're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
Now, New York starting five. They've got Jalen Brunson. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Bridges in a two-guard. And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, BA, isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard, they play defense first, they play a ton of minutes, but this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
Now here's Okoro. Pass to Mobley. Lays it up and in. Off the pretty assist.
Imposing inside. Mobley is just too much.
Towns passes to Brunson. It's stolen by Garland. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, look. Great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
Now here's Brunson. Coming off a 31-point game. Outside Anunoby. Bridges down low. Checked by Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And here's Brunson from the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
I love the defensive pressure they created in their last meeting, forcing turnovers and keeping the offense off kilter.
The turnover margin was well within their favor, and you have to point to that ferocious D they played as the biggest factor in that win.
And Okoro gets it to go.
When he's shooting off the catch like this, these are signs of some remarkable improvement in Okoro's game.
Anunoby can't get it to go. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Offensive board. Mobley passes to Okoro. And Cleveland another three.
I just love the ball move.
To the inside. That's good from Towns on the assist from Hart.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Allen on the wing. Garland, the pass to Allen. Mobley against Brunson. Allen. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Trailing by 8. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. The shot by Towns, no good. And here are the Cavaliers now. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Okoro outside. Pass to Mobley. Allen a screen. Down low. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
But D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I discussed with Coach how difficult it is to guard Jalen Brunson. He initially joked. He said, "You'll have to ask my guys that." Jalen is a really gritty, confident player. We can't let him get into a rhythm early or we're going to be in trouble. We'll have to keep our eye on how well this defense does against Brunson. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. Inside, here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yes, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Garland looking around. And it's Allen who slams it home.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Now here's Allen. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
Let us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10. His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Mobley with the block.
Do not test Evan Mobley, a top-level shot blocker.
Bridges against Mitchell. Garland for three. And Anunoby pulls it down. Knicks trail by 7. Outside Brunson. Pass to Hart. No one near him. Jump shot is good. Hart's got 9.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Jared Allen getting it done for Cleveland. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
So here are the... for New York as they start the second. We've got OG Anunoby. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Mobley against Hart. Back to Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Bridges. The drive by Mitchell. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It goes on Josh Hart.
What poise from Mitchell there. Taking the hit like a champ and finding a way to convert. Nice.
Knicks trail by 6. Now here's Brunson. Rejected by Allen. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen. Here's Towns. Pass to Brunson. Now it's Hart. Mobley grabs the board.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Mobley, a screen on Bridges. The 3 from Mitchell. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie.
Just got to be able to read from the point guard position. And Garland did a nice job there.
Brunson. Oh, rejected by Allen. Jacks up a 3. Mitchell misses. Knicks trail by 8. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Look, everyone wants to be part of a highlight play, but when you miss on completing it, it's pretty embarrassing, just like we saw there. Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Mobley, no good.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And it's powered home by Towns.
And this is the chemistry Towns has with his guys. He recognizes when to go for alley-oops. I love it.
Mobley passes to Allen. Outside Garland. Takes the three. Towns with a rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Back to Brunson. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Garland right now really doing a nice job of staying in perpetual motion.
Garland against Brunson. Towns outside. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Towns. Hart passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Smart pass right there from Hart. I like how he reads the floor.
Outside Mitchell. Puts up a deep three. It's another three for Cleveland.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
It's stolen by Garland. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Lets a floater go. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
A different look for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Wade comes in for Evan Mobley. And LeVert subbed in for Okoro. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Achua comes in for Hart. Ryan, he's checked in for Anunoby. And Payne is subbed in for Brunson. And there's a 3-second violation. And a moment to check out who New York has coming up. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for their matchup with the Raptors, that will be their 4th outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
Niang, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
He's got free throw attempts 4 and 5 here. That free throw is good for Mitchell.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Both free throws good for Mitchell.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Bridges passes to Robinson. New York again can't hit. The Cavaliers lead by 10. Here's Mitchell. And once again off the mark by Cleveland. And there's the foul. It'll go on Precious Achua. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Checking in for the Knicks, Mike McBride.
Now here's Mitchell, guarded closely. Mitchell on the attack. The layup off target. And so it's Cleveland earning this break in the action, up 10. Great shot selection right now. Keep it appreciated, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
And taking a look at the Cavaliers, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Cavaliers.
The offense is clear.
And that'll do it for us.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. It's been quite a game for Josh Hart.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Ty Jerome is out there with Darius Garland. Then there's George Niang. Then it's Karis LeVert. And it's Wade in at the 4. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
And Payne learning to shoot more threes, timely threes later on in his career.
Here's Niang. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Strus, he's checked in for Levert. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Knicks trail by 10. Right side Payne, out to the wing. Robinson, a screen on Garland, to the middle. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Oh, he picked him clean. From behind the arc. And the Knicks, another three.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Wade, the pass to Garland. Niang with it. Soft touch off the glass. Niang's got 5 now.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Robinson on the wing. 4-3. It's rebounded by Wade. The Cavaliers lead by 9. Jerome passes to Niang. Jerome on the wing. Outside Garland. Fires the 3. Jerome. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the... And coach doesn't like the call at all.
Team foul. Shooting for New York.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
So for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Sims. Anunoby comes in for Achua. And it's Bridges in for McBride. Free throw no good for Robinson. Robinson's defense is always a factor, Brent, and lately he's done a better job of staying on the floor.
Yeah, BA, fouls have been an issue for Robinson, but the thing that he really needs to learn is it's not about blocking shots, it's about being in great position with your body and being more of a deterrent so he can stay on the floor to be more impactful.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
And what a stuff there, Bridges doing it with authority.
Garland, the pass to Niang. Here's Wade. Here's Strus. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Lets it go from the wing. Robinson passes to Anunoby. Tries again. Left side Payne. Bridges with it. Clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Towns. And finally they hit one. Towns has got 14 points.
And it's always great to see Towns in the zone, bringing a ton of energy to his offensive game.
A different look for Cleveland. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Wade. Tyson comes in for Strus. And it's Merrill in for Jerome. Garland to 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Garland's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Mobley passes to Niang. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
The ideal pass for that situation. Great instincts.
Payne against Garland. Pass to Anunoby. Outside Payne. Bridges outside. Outside Payne. Over Garland. The shot by Payne, no good. Cleveland leading by 6. Merrill passes to Niang. Merrill outside. And it's all from 3-point range.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
They get it back. Outside Anunoby. Back to Bridges. Kicks it out Towns. Pass to Payne. Second chance shot. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. He's got 5.
No hesitation from Payne that time. Playing assertive here.
Stolen by Anunoby. And now the Knicks on the break. And it's Bridges with the jam.
He had a huge height advantage there and did not mess around.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. For the Cavaliers, Jared Allen, he's checked in for Niang. Okoro comes in for Darius Garland. And Mitchell subbed in for Merrill. Hart's checked in for New York. Brunson comes in for Payne. Brunson misses. The Cavaliers lead by 3. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Allen, the pass to Okoro. Mobley outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And he makes it. Mobley's got 6.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. He's off on that one. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court right now for the Knicks, they've got Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. Brunson passes to Bridges. It's Hart on the wing. Allen defending. Pass to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Anunoby. Tipped. Brunson passes to Towns. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Mitchell up top. He's guarded by Bridges. Bridges against Mitchell. Nice D from Bridges. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. 7-point differential. Jerome grabs the miss. Well, the Cavaliers shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Here's Allen. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. From the corner. Anunoby can't get it to go. The Cavaliers lead by 7. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got 4 rebounds now. Steps back. Brunson passes to Anunoby. Right side, Brunson. He can't get it to go.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Outside Hart. Anunoby, a screen on Mobley. Outside Anunoby. Back to Hart. They still need this. Knocks it down from distance.
And we don't see this too often, but Hart getting it going here and catching fire.
Pass to Jerome. Mobley against Hart. Here's Jerome. Back to Allen. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Allen letting the offense know that you can lean on him from time to time.
Now Brunson. Out to the right wing. Bridges outside. Outside Hart, stolen by Mitchell. Here's Okoro. It's stolen by Hart. Anunoby passes to Hart. Anunoby with it to the inside. Pass to Hart. 4 on the clock. Here's the three. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Towns.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Okoro outside. Mobley, a screen on Anunoby. And it's Okoro penetrating. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Hart. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Well, the paint is where Hart does a lot of damage. He'll finish in there at close range.
Here's Okoro. Hart with the defensive effort. Knicks trail by 4. Bridges finds Towns. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Here's Okoro. He connects.
And Okoro can make some really difficult finishes.
New York with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. Here's Jerome. Brunson defending. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware. Lots of experience from Anunoby. These moments don't make his palms sweat.
Here's Allen. Money.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Pass to Okoro. Outside for Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Pure from 3-point range. Stolen by Mobley. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have
to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. George in the front court alongside Martin. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. Clock at 6. Now here's Okoro, defended by George.
And, well, when you let the shot clock run down that far, that's the kind of shot you're going to end up with.
Embiid against Mobley. Martin with a screen on Mobley. Now here's Embiid. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
And Mobley throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The free throw off from Martin. Outside Garland. Pass to Okoro. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Now here's Mobley. Here's Mitchell. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Embiid.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
Here's Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
Wow. I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. Here's McCain after the made shot from Evan Mobley. Mobley against Martin. Embiid kicks to Martin. Back to Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Mobley.
You know, you can't go for the shot fake. As soon as Embiid has you in the air, it's over. You're done.
And Embiid drops them both. Clark, we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate, but that has hampered what is a special, special talent. and Embiid.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Mobley sets the pick for Garland. And there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist by Garland. Mobley's got 8 points.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
And it's George finishing it off.
Look, in deference to his age, he's not going to throw it down like he used to, but PG can still rock that rim.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Outside for Martin. Latrey buries the long-range jumper. Martin's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Proving right there he's a team player who wants to get his guys involved. I like seeing George make those passes.
Allen's shot is off. So for Philadelphia, their last game, a win against the Charlotte Hornets.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it. And you know what? For me, these dunks show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
Okoro setting the pick for Mobley. Pass to Okoro. Missed inside.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And so... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Okoro in at the small forward. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Here's Maxey. The shot's good on the assist by George. Maxey's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers. And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
It's George on the wing, covered by Okoro. Maxey looking it over. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mitchell dishes to Okoro. Off target from three-point range. The 76ers leading by 11. Fires from deep. No good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Allen. It's tipped. Lets the 3 fly. A nice shot by Okoro. Okoro's got it back down to within single digits for Cleveland. And they double up Embiid. Down low. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Okoro passes to Allen. Now here's Okoro. Defense is right there. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back. And George with the stuff.
We talk about the two-way abilities of PG-13. There it is, all in one sequence.
Mobley misses.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Now Cleveland moving it up. And Okoro with the basket on the assist by Garland.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
Maxey kicks to Martin. George sets a screen for Martin. Kicks it out to Maxey. Misses the 3.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
The same day, Clark, that Tyrese Maxey was named to the All-Star game, he scored a career high and was great doing it.
How about that, Kevin? How ironic is that? It was his first All-Star selection, by the way. But this has been the story with Maxey. I mean, he just continues to make great progress in his game. He's a really dynamic young player with still room to grow.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Maxey into the lane. In the hoop for his fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Maxey's showing great athleticism on his way to that finish at the rack.
Now here's Okoro, defended by George. Pass to Mitchell. Inside. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's George, and George with the stuff.
Showing you the vertical that time. Paul George throwing it down.
Here's Mobley. Here's Allen. And here's Garland for 3. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Allen trying to break free. Mobley misses.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Garland fires from way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Maxey. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's McCain. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And the first half is now in the books. 76ers ahead. They lead by 13. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from...
You look at Cleveland, you really get to see what they're made of. After your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes. And then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
And circling back to the first half of our game, Paul George had his fingerprints all over it.
Man.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Abusele out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 2 spot. And the basket by Embiid. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Clock at 4. Garland attacking, and Embiid with the block for the finish, and it's George finishing it off.
And George really good at recognizing his fast break opportunities and torching the defense with his speed and athleticism in transition.
The 76ers leading by 17. Pass to Abusele. In the corner, George with it. And foul on the shot, he'll shoot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge.
For the 76ers, Paul George.
When it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Throw good, Paul George. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Shoots it. The turnaround jumper. Counter. Garland's got his first points in this one.
Defenses try to rough Garland up, and, man, it rarely works.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Spins. Pass to McCain. Drummond up top. Second chance shot. And another shot. Not going to go that time. Good D by Thompson. Mitchell against George. Mitchell kicks to Wade. To the inside. Thompson. Good D by Drummond. The 76ers leading by 19. And they're pushing it up. Wade against George. Pass to McCain. Here's Yabusele. Shoots over Garland. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. Now, here's Garland. Wade outside. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And he stays with it. Here's McCain. He's covered by Thompson. And he jams it with authority.
You know, didn't need two hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time.
Yeah, I like the variety, though. Nice to switch it up.
Back to Garland. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. So both teams making some changes here. Second free throw, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
A different look now for Cleveland. Fours checked in. And Strus is subbed in for LeVert.
You can just see and feel the passion behind the play of Kyle Lowry. It's like he's always got something to prove every time he's out there, and that energy is contagious. It spreads to his guys as well.
Screen by Niang. It's stolen by Lowry. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Council. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And there's another turnover by the Cavaliers. Now here's Drummond. He's guarded closely. 4 seconds left, and it's Drummond with the jam.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Okoro. Then there's Mobley. Then it's Porter. And it's Thor in at the four-man position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10 wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Martin's checked in for Philadelphia. A kick out to Mobley. Pass to Okoro. Back to Mobley, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That is his first foul of the game. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Here's Doughton. Poked away. Porter with the steal. And they're running. Cleveland moving the ball around. And then Allen slams it in.
Allen's got some old-school big man in him. He's got great hands and mobility and does a good job finishing above the rim.
There's the drive.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
The Cavaliers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Okoro dishes to Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Reversed at home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
There's Embiid. Pass to Council. Back to Embiid. Outside Martin. 6 on the shot clock. Floats one up. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. The shot from the low post is good. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
I've got pity for that rim right there, Joel Embiid. That's a big man banging that thing down.
Mitchell passes to Allen. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Embiid. So, Greg, you played the point. In creative player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Garland is checked in for Cleveland. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. count it, good.
Embiid, such a dominant force inside. That's exactly where his coaches and teammates want him operating.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
And, guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Well, Allen has been blocking shots and denying posters his entire career.
The 76ers leading by 23. Martin kicks to Embiid. Outside for George. Outside, Maxey. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 7th assist here tonight.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the 76ers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
Hard to say now how the final 2 games between them will play out, but one thing's certain. I mean, they're going to go at each other. This has become a very intense matchup.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for George.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team. It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. He could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Embiid, no good. Cleveland with the ball. Mitchell passes to Mobley, and he drives in, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with size and a terrific skill set, Mobley gives defenders nightmares.
Evan Mobley, 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Council. Back to Maxey. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony.
wait to see these centers go at it.
BA, there was once a point in history where we were talking about, is the 5-man phased out of the game? And all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. George and Martin looking to produce at the forward spots. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's McCain in at the 2. Down low. Here's Martin. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Martin takes it in. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Tom Thibodeau. The biggest focus on the defensive end, the big man, Joel Embiid. Coach telling me that they've talked a lot about how to defend Embiid. They have a great film session on it, but at the end of the day, he said Joel is a monster down low, so there's only so much you can do. It'll be fun watching the process do his thing tonight, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Doris, OG Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
Hart passes to Towns. Hart with a screen on Embiid. Towns outside. Gets an open look and hits it.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Here's McCain. He's guarded by Bridges. Maxey against Brunson. Here's Martin. Hart with the defensive effort.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Brunson passes to Towns. Now it's Hart. Shoots over Embiid. Hart can't hit.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Here's McCain. George outside. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Philadelphia.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So it's Philadelphia now. The Knicks making their last shot. There's the drive. George outside. On target from range. George has got 5 now.
The countless hours Paul George has put into that three-point shooting, a huge part of his development.
Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Now here's Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Three-pointer, Bridges. Paul George pulls it in. The Sixers lead by 4. Here's Maxey. And it's Brunson with the rebound. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Towns passes to Brunson. And Anunoby with it. This one for 3. Counted from distance. He's got 6.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
George, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
New York foul. OG Anunoby. First personal foul.
And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. Embiid, good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Hart can't hit. The 76ers have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got his second basket of the night.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Anunoby finds Bridges. Outside Brunson. There's 31 seconds left in the first. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Towns, that's good.
Karl Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
Hart from long range. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. George, right side. For three. Stolen by Bridges. Embiid with a steal. It's a tie game in New York. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you... And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Martin slides in at the 4 with Embiid in the pivot. Then there's Paul George. Then it's Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 2.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Well, when Mikal Bridges was drafted in 2018, his hometown team, the Philadelphia 76ers, elected to trade him after selecting him.
And B.A., he made no secret of the fact that that was a heartbreaking moment at the time. Consider that his mom actually worked in the Sixers front office in those days. But in the end, he has carved out one heck of a career.
Now here's Anunoby. He's got 9. Three-pointer. Bridges gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Martin outside. Pass to Embiid. Ooh, look at Embiid converting it close.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules. 2 minutes
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First one falls. Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Oh, it's stolen. Maxey with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. All right, here's what the Knicks have lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for that game against the Spurs, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
Martin against Brunson. Back to Martin. And stolen by Bridges. Fast break, New York. Outside Hart. Over Embiid. Hart can't hit.
He hasn't hit a single shot yet, but somehow as a team, they're getting it done.
Here's Embiid. Oh, Embiid punishing the basket.
Flat out dominant. Joel Embiid having his way tonight.
Here's Anunoby. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Maxey. Another shot. Lets it go. Embiid muscles through the contact.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Towns can't get it to go.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
It's Martin on the wing. Brunson defending. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Ryan, he's checked in for Anunoby. Pass to Drummond. Yabusele. That one falls, coming off a Drummond feed.
Boy, you love to see this level of awareness from a big like Drummond. How about that feed to his teammate?
Towns gets the bucket. The 76ers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Maxey attacking. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Maxey's gotten his first basket of the night.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's Ryan. Drummond defending. Outside Brunson. Towns for 3. Drills it from deep. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter.
What a feed to Towns. This guy ready to rise and fire on the catch.
Pass to McCain. Here's the pick. On the take. Outside Maxey. Here's McCain. Just 5 to shoot. Hart pulls it in.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Substitution on the court.
Fade away. And it's Brunson missing.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
With 1 on the clock. And the jam by Drummond.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they...
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
The Thunder will be playing at Paycom Center as they go up against the Bucks. 8:30 Eastern Time for the tip there. And let's swing it back around to talk about our game. It was the Joel Embiid show in that first half. Thanks for tuning in.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Precious Achiuwa is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Campaign. And it's Ryan in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Yabusele. Martin outside. The kick out to Maxey. Martin inside. Achiuwa's there. Martin the pass to Maxey. Misses the layup. Knicks trail by 3. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Robinson. Outside Achua. For the tie. Drains the triple. Achua's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass. You know, we call that great recognition of the situation. He knew where the double team on him was coming from. A teammate was open somewhere, and he found it.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' two stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Inside. Pass to McCain. Plenty of space. Yabusele. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the layup. He's got 7.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Payne against Maxey. Payne with the bucket.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Bona. Here's Yabusele. Robinson defending. Yabusele hooked that. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
And Ryan gets it to go. The 76ers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. For 3, Maxey. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Back to Payne. Pass to Robinson. 6 to shoot. Screen by Robinson. Here's McBride to the middle. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor. Always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
Council, he's checked in for the Sixers. Gordon comes in for Oubre. And the ball out of play, the Knicks will have it. So it's both teams making substitutions here in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. And that misses. That would have put him up.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Here's Yabusele. Lowry outside. It's stolen by Hart. Right side McBride. And they take the lead. McBride's got his first bucket in this one. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for New York.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Doughton's checked in for Jackson. Pass to Accordi. Outside McBride. Outside Brunson. To the paint. Out to Bridges. From 18 feet away. Rebound by Philadelphia. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Drummond against Bridges. Drummond, high post. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Drummond's got his second basket on the night.
Then put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assistant to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Taking a look at the 76ers. Oubre is at the 2 with George playing the 3. Martin slides in at the 4 with Embiid in the pivot. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good position.
Towns finds Anunoby. Towns, right side. Towns a screen on George. Anunoby. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power, athleticism, beautifully done.
It's stolen by Hart. Three-pointer, Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Embiid. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Misses from short range. Here's Hart. And he banks in the layup. And now a 5-point Knick lead.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Lowry, the pass to Embiid to stop the run. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
And Hart with a basket on the assist from Bridges. Hart's got 4 points this quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Bridges misses. 76ers trail by 5. Oubre finds Embiid. Oh, Embiid ignores the contact and converts.
The control and focus from Embiid, able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
Oubre against Bridges. Towns, right side. That one's good for 2.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns? Well made for pressure situations.
51.
Pass to Embiid. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
They're one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Mikal Bridges.
He can be such a physical force. It's so hard to keep Embiid from getting to the free throw line.
Both good from the line that time. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. That's off the pass. And now the Sixers on the break. Here's McCain. He's guarded by Bridges. Embiid against Towns to take the lead. Clock at 6. Martin, the pass to Embiid. Back to Martin. Over Towns. The Sixers with another miss. And New York has possession. It's a one-point game. Anunoby. Count it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Hart passes to Anunoby. The kick out to Brunson. There's 31 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Towns for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Now it's a 6-point Knick lead.
When your stars shine bright in the toughest moments, Towns the look of a superstar.
Tyrese Maxey lives for these moments. Loves coming through in the clutch.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Towns passes to Anunoby. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially.
I'd say it's fairly important, but this is a long season, Kevin. It's about sustaining a high level of play consistently.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. Now Allen after the missed three from Karl-Anthony Towns. Garland feeling it out a little bit. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. Fires the three. The Knicks pull it in. Each time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
And they have to clean that up. Play smart and value the ball. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Mobley inside. Defended by Hart. Knocks it loose. And a fast break now for New York. Allen passes to Okoro. And Okoro throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Back to Brunson. New York moving the ball around. Hart kicks to Towns. And he banks in the layup. Towns has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Garland against Brunson. And there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist by Garland.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Hart with the screen for Brunson. That three off the mark. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. A nice shot by Okoro.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
I think the defender really affected that shot.
Mobley the pass to Okoro. Sweet move. Some solid defense from Hart.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Since his first day in the league, Richard, Evan Mobley has been an elite defender.
And that's why he's been compared to Hall of Famers like Kevin Garnett. But we still need to see him develop the offensive end for those comparisons to be fair.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Hart against Mobley. Back to Mitchell. He's looking for Mobley and finds him. Just 3 to shoot. The 3 from Garland. Knicks with the rebound. And here is Bridges. 17 points for him last game against the Magic in Orlando. Here's Hart. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Allen.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
That one drops for him.
Just slicing his way to the rack. This man is so crafty. I love it when Garland takes charge like this.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Hart. Anunoby outside. And here we go. Fast break. Mobley's got it. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. 1 second separate in the shot clock and game clock. Fires high post. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Here's Hart. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Here's Okoro. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful move.
And that does it for the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 4. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the Cavaliers so far in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the court for Cleveland, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3. Hart finds Towns. Out to Bridges. Sinks the three-pointer. Bridges got himself on the board with 3 there.
This demonstrates how confident Bridges has become. He knows he has a green light to fire away.
Here's Okoro. The Knicks pull it in. Right side Towns. And that one drops. Towns has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Garland against Brunson. Garland, no good. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. It's too hard. Takes the 3. Allen with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Bridges finds Anunoby. 3-pointer. Connects from 3-point range. Anunoby's got 6.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
17.
Garland the pass to Allen, and then Allen slams it in.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Okoro kicks to Mitchell. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Allen. And it's LeVert in for Okoro. Mobley looking it over. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Garland. And a miss there on the triple. New York's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Some nice passing by New York here. Bridges against Mitchell. Pass to Ryan. At the elbow, it's Robinson. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. The 4th spot held by Jalen Brunson.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. George Niang comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Wade in for Evan Mobley. Towns finds Brunson. Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy one. Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork. He's got a great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation. Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
Wade, a screen on Brunson. The wide open look here for Garland. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Cleveland's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Pushing it up. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
There's Garland from down in the low post. It goes. Garland's got 4 this quarter.
You see the body control that Garland has. Takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
6 seconds left to play here in the half. Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. It's a tie game in New York. A chance now to send it. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
You look at Cleveland, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone. And moving on to the Cavaliers' first half. It's a close one through 2 quarters.
Their focus on defense has been inconsistent. Tough.
Thank you for being with us.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Karl-Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
We've got Jalen Brunson. Mitchell Robinson out there with Achua. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's McBride in at the small forward. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. There's Garland. And the layup's good off the glass. Garland's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize. But I love his aggressiveness.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Jerome, he's checked in for Cleveland.
2, Ty Jerome.
Pass to Achua. From the high post. The Cavaliers pull it in. Here's Niang. And that's collected by Brunson. New York shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Bridges against Mitchell. And it's good, 2 points. Mitchell's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Bridges passes to McBride. Brunson scanning the floor. 5 on the clock. Bridges outside. Here's Achua. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Pass to Mitchell. Shoots the 3. Cracks in the tray. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
RJ, the 2024 All-Star Game marked Donovan Mitchell's 5th consecutive selection.
When you score the ball like Mitchell, everyone notices. He's been putting up ridiculous numbers since the moment he came in the league, and yet he makes it look so easy most of the time.
Right side Robinson, pass to Achua. Looking to end the run. And it's Strus with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 5. Wade kicks to Mitchell. Shoots. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Mitchell's got 7 now in this quarter.
You can tell Mitchell loves finding shots. He never gets tired of working against the defense. Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Bridges outside. Pass to McBride. Beyond the arc. And it's Wade with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
And Bridges with the block. They recover it. Wade passes to Niang. And that one, good. Niang's got the lead up to 11 now for Cleveland.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Achua kicks to Brunson. 1:06 left to play in the third. McBride passes to Achua. Brunson with it. Wade picks him up. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's McBride. New York missing again.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum. Whatever adjustments were made at half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim, he ends a huge run by Cleveland.
Here's Jerome. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. A different look for New York. Towns is checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Josh Hart comes in for Achua. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Miles McBride. Knicks trail by 12. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Good on the shot.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
A nice shot by Okoro.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers up by a dozen. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick. Because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Sam Merrill out there with LeVert. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. And Okoro throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Payne. And Cleveland also making a change. Garland's checked in.
Even though he's undersized, he's making an impact on the glass. Looking fearless right now.
Anunoby. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
33.
Allen kicks to Mobley. Back to Allen. stolen by Anunoby. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all three levels.
LeVert finds Mobley. Over Hart. And slam dunk by Allen.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Here's Hart. Off target with his three.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Allen with the screen for Garland. Pass to Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
Look at Garland drawing the defense's attention just to give it away.
Launches a three. And CLA-RO pulls it down.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And here's Garland for three. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 7 rebounds in the game. Towns, the pass to Brunson. Back to Towns. New York moving it around. Brunson kicks to Hart. To the wing right side. Anunoby a screen on Mobley. To the middle. And Anunoby slams it in.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Kicked away. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Cleveland.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Garland against Brunson. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 4 on the clock. There's Garland, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
New York ball.
Knicks on offense. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Brunson against Garland. Pass to Bridges. Inside. Here's Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jared Allen.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
And Towns drops them both.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Basket good.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And the all-around game of Towns can score it, rebound it, as well as pass the ball. So skilled at his position.
And so it's New York with it. Trailing here by 8. Hart. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
55-49.
Allen against Towns. Allen passes to Garland. Back to Allen. Garland against Brunson. Here's Mobley. Over in the corner, Allen. No good on the three. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did.